The founder of Give, Send, Go has a huge problem on his hands.
Yeah, she doubled down. And then she received backlash, of course, online. She got doxxed. Everyone found out. You know how like a Sun man could do the most horrible thing in the world and not get doxxed. No one finds out where they live at. No one finds out where he works at. No one, said none of that stuff. And a white person says something offensive, you know what I mean? And immediately their job is inundated with calls, and everyone's trying to get them fired and successfully getting them fired. You know what I mean? We've seen that plenty of times with white people, and we've seen it a million times with black people, where they do not say, do awful things on camera.
It'd be real nice if that could change.
But what I'm saying is that this is the first time that the white woman who did it, or the white person who did it, has gotten support from other white people.
The precedent was set.
Yep. You know what I mean? Not necessarily like, I don't know if all these white people use the N-word or think they're using the N-word in public or is great or whatever, but what they're doing is they're standing for, like, yo, no.
They're standing their ground.
They can't threaten you to kill you and chase you out of the town for saying that, when they're responsible for 90% of the crime in the town, and we can't get rid of them.
Freedom of speech.
And for me, it's not even that. It's like this glider woman's going to be at the park, and then this Somali desert demon is going to be the one to be talking to her about racism, and you can't say that, and I'm going to record you. I'd be like, I wish a Negro would. I wish a Negro, especially a Somali.
He wasn't even like willing to call her names, like really get mad at her. He said, "Oh, the internet."
Not about calling. I'm saying a Somali in America is going to tell an American woman about what she can and can't say.
Yeah. It's that, and also the fact that, like, she's responding to something that initially she was responding to the little kid going in her bag. So that little. I mean,
it's like let's forget that. Let's forget this little thief who's not 5. He's about 10 years old at least.
Yeah, let's see. What do you think?
I don't know the age.
Let's see. I think that little kid could be 5. You know, no, I 7. Okay.
Still, he has thievery in him already. That should be the point.
Now he's autistic. They're saying that he's autistic now.
Bullshit.
Oh, so he thought it was his mother's handbag. Okay.
Yeah, he's autistic now. He's autistic now.
Autistic children don't even like anything that's not theirs or that they're used to. So I don't know, making an autistic child go and touch someone else's stuff is even interesting.
Yeah. But yeah.
Sorry, Amanda in the chat said he'll be paraplegic by tomorrow.
Right. Oh yeah, you know that. You know that. They're gonna. That's the same thing they're doing with Karmelo. Karmelo's like a rocket scientist now. Now he's like a Rhodes Scholar, and he's like, you know what I mean? Like he got a junior Nobel Peace Prize and shit. All this stuff, man.
They took cumulative GPA literally.
Yeah. Blacks be lying too, man. That's the thing about it, man. We lie, man.
You think it's a combination of Trump, ICE, and then Carmelo all combined into one? Like, now the momentum, like, oh, they're starting to kick people out. Maybe I could say something there. You know what I mean?
I think Trump and Elon has a lot to do with this too. By just like opening up the social media platform to free speech. See, one thing about it, black people had a chokehold on free speech for a long time. And now that white people are starting to have free speech too, what did they talk about? Like, for the last 4 or 5 years, they were talking about the silent majority. Like, there were a lot of people that were very upset about the way the country was going, but they couldn't say anything because you don't want to lose your Twitter page, you don't lose your Instagram, you don't want to lose your Facebook. And they would do that. Like, I've been suspended from Facebook. I've posted something and immediately they sent me a notice before I even pulled my finger off the enter button. Like I've been suspended from Facebook so many times as a black dude. I think they don't even know I'm black, but I mean, just for saying benign things.
They know
not
you're
even,
black.
not going like, yeah, it's Facebook, but yeah, not going full tilt like I do here. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I know white people are getting like, you know what I mean? They were having it rough, especially on Twitter, because that liberal fucktard Jack Dorsey.
I got suspended on Twitter recently. I called I did cross the line, I guess. I called somebody a maggot with the F, but it was a maggot, you know?
Yeah. No, that's a rough one. The LGBT. But yeah, the guy from Give Send Go, he's getting a lot of backlash for letting Karmelo use his site. And he's been making the rounds.
Fairness is fairness.
I want to know
for people.
I want to know, is he going to buckle? Because this woman just put this up. This white woman just put this up on Give Send Go, and he's been defending having Carmelo Anthony on there. He's making the rounds defending that. Right as he's making the rounds defending that, this white woman puts up a thing, and you know he's going to be getting calls and be getting stuff from the black community. You need to take this down. This white woman, she called the black autistic kid the sun word and all this stuff. So it's interesting because let's just hear him talk about why he thinks it's okay to have a kid who plunged the knife into another kid's chest, let the kid use his platform to get donations.
But you don't like or don't agree with.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense if it's only for what you want.
Put it on, girl. Let me see it. Put it on, girl. Let me see it.
You are listening to Accidentally Informed. I'm Claudia Jordan with my girl, Erica Cobb. Informers, for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about Carmelo Anthony. Now, he's the teen accused of killing another teen at a high school track meet in Texas. Well, today we have a guest whose company has been in the headlines with this story. Jacob Wells joins us, and he's the co-founder of Give, Send, Go. Now, that's a website where a campaign is raising money for Carmelo's defense funds. How are you doing today, Jacob?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. Great to talk. Great to listen to you guys. You guys do well together. I love it. Erica, Claudia, great to meet you.
So let's just get right into it, because I really want to get a lot of questions asked, because this is a really big story that is only going to get bigger. Carmelo's campaign has raised more than $500,000. Now, what's been the overall response from the public?
You can see over 15,000 donations. Pretty incredible. That's a pretty big campaign. I do know some people have given more than once. So because people are really passionate about supporting this. Over 4,000 prayer messages. That's a unique feature on Give, Send, Go. We realize some people don't have money to give, but we recognize that there is life and death in the things that we say. It's important to speak life into difficult moments. So we give that option. You can see a lot of people have taken advantage.
What the fuck does that mean?
Campaign over 8,000 times as well. And then on the other side, we've fielded hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of campaign emails requesting us to take it down. So you got both. You can see the support on one side, and then in the behind the scenes at Give, Send, Go, we're fielding a lot of requests to remove it.
Now, Karmelo isn't your first high-profile, controversial campaign. Has the attention and criticism been different for his? And if so, how?
Yeah, I don't think it's been really much different than some of the other campaigns that we've had in the past. I think the setting around it is slightly different. In the past, it happened to be people that were more maybe engaged on the political right, needing a defense fund, versus potentially on the politically left, which I wouldn't necessarily say that's Carmelo's family. I don't really necessarily know that. It does seem like the lines are being drawn along those lines. But we did when we had campaigns like for Kyle Rittenhouse or the Daniel Penny campaign, you saw a lot of people on the left really coming at us, wanting us to take it down. And now it seems like the tables have turned a little bit. We've sat in the middle and said, hey, listen, in America, we have the presumption of innocence until proven guilty in a court of law, not public opinion. And these are very, very valuable principles to uphold as a society. And so.
Yeah, but ass white, here's the thing. The only reason this is a self-defense case is because the kid said, you think I can use self-defense? it's not a self-defense case. It's just he killed the kid. Like, he just killed somebody. So now you set a precedent where anybody who kills somebody can just say, oh yeah, it was self-defense, and then come on your platform and get a bunch of money, because it's not like he wasn't in harm. This kid wasn't in danger. He just felt disrespected. He was disrespected. He dissed me, yo. So it's like, this is different. This is nothing like Kyle Rittenhouse. This is nothing like Daniel Penny. There's absolutely no comparison.